Today I'm going to give you 5 things not to bring to the Philippines. If you stay to the end, I'll have one extra bonus thing not to bring to the Philippines. So first thing, number 1, not to bring to the Philippines is too much clothes.
This is a mission, not a fancy dress ball.
Clothes here are super cheap. I mean, you can buy a t-shirt for 100 pesos, which is $2. Shorts, same thing. You're probably never going to wear long pants. Maybe sometimes. There's one place I've been in the Philippines that actually got a little snow this year for like the first time in history. Snow! Baguio. So I think I wore pants when I was there, but even there, it's in, by cold, I mean it's in the 60s or 70s at night. Most places in the Philippines, even at night, it's going to be, 80 degrees. In the summer here, which is the same as our summer in the US, it's around 95 degrees during the day, 75 to 80 at night. In the winter here, which is right now, it's February now, mid-February, it's about 85 to 90 during the day, 70 to 80 at night. So clothes, a lot of clothes is not essential. I brought a hoodie for the flight. I haven't worn it since I got off the plane. I don't really wear socks here. I mean, unless you have a job.
Get a job? Yeah, just get a job already.
That you're going to, you have to work, something like that, then you don't really need to. So this is the essential things I do bring as far as clothes go. Sandals, some kind of open shoe because your feet will just sweat. And I do bring closed shoes for hiking and stuff like that. Button-up sun shirts, that's kind of essential if you're going to be out during the day hiking and stuff like that. A good baseball hat or two. Basically your favorite shorts, 4 or 5 pairs of shorts. That's all you really need. Number 2, the second thing you don't need to bring to the Philippines is a bunch of adapters for your electronics and stuff like that. Everything here is a 2-pronged plug. Any plug you have from the US that has 2 prongs, you could plug into the wall here. Or if not, you could just buy one of these at your local store for $5 to $10. Plugs right into the wall for your 3-prong computer, laptop plugs, that kind of thing. And then some USBs. But you don't need to bring a bunch of adapters. There's no European or African style plugs here. They're, for the most part, like the US. One thing though is everything here is 220.
Blow people's minds with our high voltage rock.
There's no 120 like in the US. What is it, 110 or 120? So everything runs off of 220 power. So that's what you run your dryer and your air conditioner off of. So you don't need to bring a bunch of adapters. You don't even need to bring a bunch of electronics. If you lose your phone here, you could easily buy a phone here, a Huawei, or some kind of cheaper phone here. There's tons of Chinese phones that work really good, actually, a lot of them. So you don't have to worry about a bunch of electronics. High-end laptops I would bring from the US because those are probably more expensive here than the US.
That's expensive.
That being said, there's a good used market here where you could buy anything like that. I bought the Nikon camera I'm filming on right now here for $300. It's an older Nikon, but it works great. I bought it on the used market, Facebook Marketplace. So you don't have to bring a lot of electronics, adapters, that kind of stuff. All right, number 3, you don't have to bring a lot of cash. You could get money here easily with apps like Remitly I use to send myself money here. It costs $3.99, I think. I could send myself as much money as I want at a time. I usually do $500 at a time. Or if you're here long term, I opened a bank account so I could just send money to my bank account, and that costs $1.99, I think, every time I transfer money from my US bank account into my bank account here. And another option for money, of course, is ATMs, but the days of bringing tons of cash, it's hard to get rid of your cash here. People don't want to take US money here. It's not like some other countries. If you have a bill and it's got a little rip in it,
he doesn't want your dirty money.
It's hard to get rid of. $100 bills are really hard to get rid of. Big bills are not something that's common here. Yeah, you could use them to pay your rent or pay an Airbnb, stuff like that, but you don't need to bring a lot of cash anymore. When I come here, I bring $100 or $200 cash, and then I just get money as I need it here. Okay, before number 4, I just want to say, if you like my stuff, comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, give me a like, and hit the bell so you're notified when my next video drops. I also have a new feature called Buy Me a Coffee, where if you want to help out my channel, you could buy me a coffee for $5. I'm not monetized, so this is all just a passion project, but you could do that. And I have a $10 a month membership level in Buy Me a Coffee where you could talk to me on Zoom calls or WhatsApp, whatever you want, one-on-one if you need advice about coming to the Philippines, moving to the Philippines, visiting the Philippines, plane tickets, anything like that. I'm kind of a pro at all that stuff. I've been traveling forever. So any basic travel advice, Southeast Asia, even Africa, I've been all over Africa. Anyway, back to it. Number 4 is toiletries. You don't need to bring toothbrushes, maybe just your toothbrush to get here, but if you're going to be here a long time, toothbrushes, toothpaste, any kind of toothpaste you want, mouthwash, shampoo, all that stuff is super easy to get here. You get it at any sorry store. Little first aid stuff, band-aids, lotions, bug spray, sunblock, all that stuff. No need to bring it. Don't stuff your suitcase with it. I come here now with one backpack, Osprey backpack suitcase, and that's all I take. I stay for 6 months with that one backpack. If I need new clothes, I buy them here. They're super cheap. Even flip-flops here, you get them a nice pair for 300 pesos. A good pair that'll last you a while, that's $6. That kind of stuff is very inexpensive here and very affordable, especially for us Westerners who have a lot of cash for this part of the world. Number 5, what you don't need to bring to the Philippines is medicines, unless you have a really specific prescription drug.
This is your brain on drugs.
I live in a little town in the province. I think there's probably, I'll probably have to count them up, 10 pharmacies in this town. If I get a cold, if I get the flu, which I've had here, anything like that, I could go to the pharmacy. They sell pills, one single pills here. You could buy one pill. It's not like you have to buy a bottle. Prescriptions are not as common as in the US. A lot of stuff like that you get for like a flu medicine, you just get it right over the counter. Pain medicine, some of them you can just get right over the counter that you can't get in the US. So pharmacies are everywhere. Unless you have a very specific prescription, you don't need to bring a lot of medicine here with you. Allergy stuff, all that stuff they have here. So don't worry about your medicines, like I said, unless you have a very specific prescription. And then I would get a bunch of your prescription before you came, bring it with you, and you could probably get that prescription filled. I don't take any prescription drugs, but I bet you could get that prescription filled here just as easily as in the US. Okay, that's 5 things you don't need to bring to the Philippines with you. And since you stayed till the end, I'm going to give you the one bonus thing.
Your bonus.
My bonus.
The bonus thing you do not need to bring to the Philippines with you is your wife or your girlfriend. I know I'm kidding, but the girls here are amazing. There's so many girls. Even if you're an older guy like me or way older, I mean, guys in their 70s, are like playboys here. You could do well at any age here, young, old. There's a lot of single girls, a lot of single moms. If you like a little older women, there's a lot of single women in their 30s, 40s. Just a quick review. Don't worry about bringing too much clothes, number 1. Number 2, don't worry about electronic adapters. Everything's available here. Basically the same as the US, a 2-prong plug. They don't have a lot of ground plugs in the walls. Number 3, don't bring a lot of cash. Those days are over. It's a cash country, but you could get cash at ATMs, at money exchanges like Western Union, banks. There's a lot of places. Number 4, toiletries. Don't worry about your toiletries. You get all that stuff here. Your favorite toothpaste you get here, your favorite mouthwash, shampoo, all that stuff is available here. And number 5 is medicines. Don't worry about typical medicines. They're available everywhere here. There's pharmacies here. And remember, number bonus is 6 is don't bring your girlfriend or wife. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one.